saying that I've fallen off my practice a little bit in the last few months. I was supposed to go to the retreat, and then something came up, and I couldn't go, and I was really bummed. So, anywho, but I was just wondering how to work with disappointment, and I think I have a feeling, this is where I think I struggle too, because I'm like, I kind of know what you're going to say, or whatever, but I'm like, let me ask the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Anna, first of all, just let me say, congratulations. We are in the same club of people who maybe have a different idea of what our practice could or should be like. And I spend most of my days thinking that my practice could be a different way than it is. And also, thank you for joining us. And could I, just for fun, if you would be willing, what do you think I'm going to say about how to work with disappointment?
Well, that it's clashing with an expectation that maybe I had, and my expectations are maybe where my suffering lies, I guess.
Wow.
What I expect from others, and like...
Wow. It's almost like you're a serious practitioner of the way who has deeply integrated some of these teachings. Yeah, I mean, it's... yeah. You know, it kind of depends, right? It's funny because I was actually thinking about something, this kind of feeds into something I have been working with myself, which is, you know, disappointments on kind of a, naturally, obviously, on kind of a scale, right? There's like, your favorite coffee shop is out of the thing that you wanted to order, so you get something different. It's disappointing, but it's not a big deal. Versus the profound, crushing, heartbreaking disappointments that are part and parcel of being a human and living this life. But in some way, even though not getting your favorite latte is vastly different from someone you love or yourself having something terrible happen to them or you, which every single person within the sound of my voice has experienced. It's a difference only in degree, because at every step along that spectrum, at every degree along that wheel, meeting the world as it is, when it's different from what you wanted, is painful. And I think it's important to just be very real with ourselves. You can't no-self your way out of sadness or disappointment or suffering. It doesn't work that way. And I think it's, especially for maybe more experienced practitioners, it could be a thing that we kind of, I'll speak for myself, that I think, oh, I'm going to fix this, or I want to fix this, I want to make it go away. But just meeting yourself exactly where you're at. And I have a very specific wound in my heart I'm thinking about, so this is an instruction to myself. So, just before you downplay your disappointment, downplay the pain in your heart, and before you try to fix it or wisdom yourself out of it, I just want to really invite you to see if you can't meet the pain that's arising for you. And this is my universal instruction to myself as well. And I don't even know that I could necessarily convey, but generally what happens with me is an aversive or uncomfortable feeling or thought arises in my being. especially with regards to the world that I live in versus the world that I would like to live in. And this discomfort, this pain arises. And I usually do this frantic little dance of like trying to negotiate it, mitigate it, explain it, fix it with relaxing into the breath, just whatever, using meditation like a tool to get rid of my uncomfortable feels. And if I'm lucky, I catch myself and I think, I guess this just hurts right now. And it usually takes a verbal component, even in my mind, like, I guess I'm just sad right now. Or, this fucking sucks. I hate this. And it hurts so bad. So I just want to invite you to share that with you, to offer that to you, especially remembering your heart is the safe container for everything in your life. And that's hard. It's unfortunate, it's uncomfortable sometimes, but it's also an incredible blessing. It's the good news that your heart mind, your citta, your Buddha nature is impossibly vast, luminous, and free, and can hold any pain, any disappointment, any joy. So I guess that's a good news, bad news. But thank you for sharing. That really spoke to me. Thank you very kindly.